effect do you think the tea has?
I mean, look at the rich color. It's so chocolatey, kind of dark. I mean, it has a hue. And of course, tea is a great flavoring agent. One of the most iconic vegetarian dishes from the street food scene of northern India is Chana Masala, which basically means chickpea stewed or chickpea cooked on low flame with amazing aromatic Indian spices. I have lived in Delhi for around 7 years, and this recipe is one of the best takeaways from the city. Melt in your mouth, not complicated at all, and you can recreate this authentic flavor from your home just by following a few extra steps. I just want to quickly share how this recipe is different from other recipes out there. I'm using this nice and hot glass of tea to prepare this finger-licking chickpea stew. First, I'll add the chickpeas and the brewed tea together and let it simmer for around 10 to 15 minutes on medium flame. This process is all about dyeing the chickpeas with the dark color of the tea and letting the chickpeas infuse some of the tea flavor. We are not using a lot of brewed tea because the stew is going to be creamy and thick and not sort of runny curry like. I just find canned legumes extremely convenient. I would not take the hassle of soaking chickpeas overnight and then boiling them until they are tender. But if you guys are doing that, make sure to add half a teaspoon of baking soda while boiling the chickpeas. That's a small tip right there. Let's prepare the ingredients first. Dice one medium-sized onion and one medium-sized tomato. First, I'm using a cast iron with a 1/4 cup of canola oil. And adding a knob of butter. Then I'm adding cumin seeds and cinnamon sticks. This is to infuse the oil with the goodness of these spices. Indian food is extremely aromatic and flavorful. You just need to know which spice to use when. Then I'm adding the finely chopped onions. As soon as the onions start browning, I'm adding some ginger and garlic paste along with a dash of water so that nothing sticks. Once the rawness of ginger and garlic is gone, I'm adding all the spices and diced tomatoes. Let's talk about the spices here. I've added all the ground spices except the garam masala. and added a bit of water. This is just very convenient for someone who's starting off with Indian spices so that your food doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. Alright, let the tomatoes soften and allow the spices to cook. The flame is on medium so that nothing burns. Together, these amazing ingredients have created this intense aromatic sauce. Now I'm adding the tea-dyed chickpeas. The chickpeas have borrowed this beautiful chocolate-like color from the brewed tea. I'm giving everything a very good stir. At this stage, I'm adding some salt with my bare hands and just a splash of tomato ketchup. Small secrets restaurants don't tell you. And then just letting everything slow cook for around 15 to 20 minutes. Oh my god, this smells amazing. I'm going to serve obviously 2 plates. I want Emma to come and try. I'll be serving this over a bed of rice. I've made some very fluffy basmati rice. I think it's very adequate to go with the chickpea stew. Looks nice and thick. Looks very creamy. I'm going to garnish with a lemon wedge. Perhaps with some flavorful green chilies. These are not very hot. And maybe some fresh coriander leaves. I also feel like adding some ginger julienne, peeling off the skin. And this is how it looks. Alright, let's do this. Take all the garnish, you know.
Okay. The chilies?
Yeah, they're not very hot actually.
Okay. So buttery.
Of course, we've added a knob of butter, but it's also the Aquafaba. That is the brine of the chickpeas, which lends a very buttery, smooth flavor, and it also thickens the chickpeas.
What effect do you think the tea has?
I mean, look at the rich color. It's so chocolatey, kind of dark. I mean, it has a dark hue on top of it, and of course, tea is a great flavoring agent. You can bake a duck, roasted duck with tea. You know, it has such amazing flavor. It's very underrated as a spice, but tea is not just tea to drink, but it also is a great flavoring agent as a spice. That's all for today, guys. This is Indian style chickpea stew. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.